All right, so what I'm going to do now is just go through all of the GI Joe figures that are in the set. So this is going to be about 500 videos long, but I think I'm up to the challenge here. And I'm going to do them in order as they come. And, you know, just so you know, I do plan on uploading other videos woven in and around what I'm doing here so that you're not sidetracked with just one line, but it seems like everybody kind of likes the GI Joe line when I put them up. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go through all of them, but like I said, I will try to mix up the content as I have things come in, and at the end of the day, I'll have, I don't know, a good 500 videos for you guys, hopefully within a year, to get all these up and show you. So right now, what I'm going to talk about is figure number 1 in the GI Joe set, and this is, his name is Grunt, and in the military, you know, a grunt soldier is just like a general soldier. And this is important because originally GI Joe was meant to be kind of like a nameless individual, right? So you're just one of many, and Hasbro is more trying to celebrate the overall soldier rather than personal stories and things like that. So as we get into the GI Joe line later, everybody has their own name and their own personality, but this wasn't necessarily the original goal. And if you take a look here, this the reason I have 2 grunt figures up here is, as you probably know, they originally in what's called a straight arm and in 1982, and then later released with a swivel arm in 1983. And I'll probably repeat this information for the first so many figures, but unfortunately that's what we're going to have to do. So what that means is you can tell that the articulation does not have any turn right up here under the bicep, where it just has articulation in the elbow. So you can't turn the figure's articulation, you only go back and forth. And this would have been true for, I believe, the first 16 figures in the set, released in 1982. And if you take a look at this, pretty much all your shirt detail is going to be roughly the same. Your pants detail is the same. Obviously, your arm's going to be different, and you kind of have your pockets near the front, whereas this one you have it on the side. But most notably is the waistband of these figures. Try to pull them closer. You can see a difference in his waistband here, and over here we have, you still have 3 parts to his belt, but a little bit smaller here. It's also important, you know, if you are collecting a grunt figure, make sure somebody didn't Frankenstein a figure together for you, and that you have the right waistband with your figure. The other thing you can do is you can look on the butt, and if not in the butt, sometimes on the inner thigh, you're going to see copyright 1982 Hasbro, where on your swivel arms it should say copyright 82-83 Hasbro, and that's usually going to be on the butt back here. And that's going to be true for all the figures. He's got a nice little, very small backpack in there, and he has an M16, which is cool. It's kind of like, you know, a Vietnam era gun. Both figures have the same accessories. You have a helmet that came with them, a gun, and a backpack. So you got 3 accessories there. And that, my friends, is the original grunt figure that's going to start off the line for Hasbro. So if you have your collecting completing book, you'll notice he's number 1. You flip through it, you're going to see both the straight arm and the swivel arm figures photographed, and you can take it from there to collect your item. So if you want to complete your figure, you're going to need the figure, the gun, the helmet, and the backpack, and make sure your waistband is correct. So any comments on Grunt, feel free to comment below. Thank you.